Welcome my dear students of grade 6. Today we are going to continue with our Time for English course, Unit 7, Zoo Animals Escape. Let's start with the conversation time, in which Ahmed is at home with his sister Huda. His parents are at the cinema. There is something wrong in the garden and he is calling for help. So, listen and repeat, point to the speakers.
Zoo animals escape. Conversation time.
A. Listen and repeat. Point to the speakers, then listen again.
Number 1.
122. What's the emergency?
Help! There's something in my
Garden.
Number 2.
What is it?
I think it's a wild animal. I can see its eyes.
Number 3.
What's your name and address?
Ahmed Sami, 49 El Salam Street.
Number 4.
Are your parents home?
No, they went to
Cinema.
I'm taking care of my little sister.
Number 5.
What should I do?
Stay calm. I'm sending an officer now.
Number 6.
Is this the wild animal?
Sorry, officer. I'll take him.
Oh, my dog.
Let's start with the language functions. To ask about the emergency. Emergency is a situation in which your life, your health, the environment are at risk and you need immediate action. What's the emergency? Help, there is something in my garden. Asking for advice. If you want to ask someone to advise you, you can say, "What should I do?" And the answer may be, "Stay calm, stay quiet. I'm sending an officer now." Apologizing or saying sorry. "Sorry, officer, I'll take him." Okay, all right. Now it's word time, so listen and repeat.
A. Listen and repeat.
Number 1.
Tiger,
Number 2.
eagle,
Number 3.
panda,
Number 4.
bear,
Number 5.
kangaroo,
Number 6.
parrot,
Number 7.
Deer.
Number 8.
camel,
Number 9.
Lion.
Number 10.
Giraffe.
Our grammar point in this unit is about the past continuous tense. We use the past continuous to say that an action was going on in the past. We form it by the subject or the subject pronoun plus was or were plus the verb with ing. For example, I was watching TV yesterday evening, so the action was in progress yesterday evening. We use the past continuous for long action and the past simple for short action. Here in this example, he was watching TV when the panda walked by. We use the past continuous for long action when interrupted by a short action in the past simple. To make a question with the past continuous, what were you or was he doing when the camel walked by? He was washing the car when the camel walked by. So the long action, he was washing the car, was interrupted by a short action, the camel walked by. Now it's a practice time. Listen and repeat, then look at the pictures and practice using questions and answers.
A. Listen and repeat. Then practice with a partner.
What were you doing when the bear walked by?
I was chopping vegetables when the bear walked by.
Number 1.
What were you doing when the
Deer.
ran by?
I was talking on the phone when the
Deer.
ran by.
Number 2.
What was he doing when the panda walked by?
He was taking a nap when the panda walked by.
Number 3.
What were you doing when the tiger ran by?
We were watching TV when the tiger ran by.
Number 4.
What was she doing when the kangaroo hopped by?
She was taking out the
Rubbish.
when the kangaroo hopped by.
Number 5.
What were they doing when the
Lion.
walked by?
They were feeding the birds when the
Lion.
walked by.
Number 6.
What was he doing when the parrot flew by?
He was reading a newspaper when the parrot flew by.
Number 7.
What was it doing when the eagle flew by?
It was climbing a tree when the eagle flew by.
Number 8.
What was he doing when the camel walked by?
He was washing the car when the camel walked by.
Now it's reading time, in which we are going to learn more information about pandas, so listen and read along.
A. Listen and read along.
Welcome to Cairo Zoo's giant panda home.
Bob and Lily are our giant pandas. Bob is 15 years old. Lily is 20 years old. Here are some facts about giant pandas. When giant pandas are born, they weigh
80 to 140 grams.
Adults usually weigh
80 to 125 kilos.
Giant pandas eat bamboo. They don't hibernate in the winter because they have to eat
8 to 16 kilos
of bamboo every day. They eat for 12 to 16 hours daily. Giant pandas walk and run on all 4 legs. They can climb trees and swim. Giant pandas live in the mountains of China. They are endangered. Around 700 to 1,000 pandas are alive today.
New words.
Giant. Fact. About. Born. Way. Bamboo. Hibernate. Endangered. Around. Alive.
Here we have some vocabulary to keep in mind. Mountain, around, black bear, ounce, it's an amount of 28 grams. Giant, that means huge or enormous. Bamboo is a kind of plant that pandas eat. Adult, not a child. Endangered means at risk. Here we are going to read the questions related to the passage and answer them. The first question, how much do adult giant pandas weigh? Who can tell me? Yeah, they weigh 80 to 150 kilos. Number 2, what do giant pandas eat? They eat bamboo. Number 3, Why don't giant pandas hibernate? Hibernate means to spend the winter in a place with moderate climate. So why don't giant pandas hibernate? Why do you think? Yeah, because they have to eat 8 to 16 kilos of bamboo every day. Number 4. How many giant pandas are alive today? Around 700 to 1000 pandas are alive today. Thank you, my dear students, for watching, and see you soon.